Well, my name's Dino, and I'm here to say you're mentally ill in a bad way. You got depression. What? You got depression. What? Depression in a chicka bad way.
You are mentally ill.
Howdy, homies. You alright? I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. My last video did exceedingly well. I jumped all the way from 38 people watching, with one of those accounts being my mother, to a whole plethora of new people. And my first order of business is a big thank you, and I'm gonna make you regret your decision to subscribe. Seriously, you guys have no idea how much this means to me. From the channel's indication, it seems like I haven't been doing this for long, but this has been a hobby of mine since I was literally 14 years old, with my earliest video being called Acceptance, in which I tried to recreate a dramatic piece as a person becoming an egg. And I've been doing YouTube on and off for years because of personal reasons. I haven't been able to do it full time or focus as hard as I want to. That's a story for another time. I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you who clicked on these videos, because now I know I'm not just wasting my time and talking to a brick wall. But speaking of talking, let's talk about this grandmother's last wish being a giant dick. This grandmother's dying wish was a giant dick on her grave. The grave of the 1990-year-old Katrina Ordrina Perez is now topped with a huge penis and testicles weighing nearly 600 pounds. Ha! Rookie numbers. Mexico City. Before her death, 99-year-old Katrina had one final wish, a giant structure of a dick on top of her grave. Her family unveiled the completed monument, a 5.5-foot tall cock and balls weighing nearly 600 pounds mounted on her tomb at the cemetery in Mexico this past weekend as a recognition of her love and joy for life. Grandma was a hoe. I get it, dude. Like, if I was ever gonna have a tombstone, it'd have to be something that represents me. Like an incredibly tall and handsome bust of David, just so people can remember me as the absolute mountain of meat that I am. But getting a 600-pound dick and balls on top of your body for eternity? That's commitment to being a hoe. She wanted to break the paradigm of everything Mexican, where things are sometimes hidden because of not having an open mind. Yeah, grandma's definitely got an open mind. She's got everything open. Nice. Your grandma's a slut, lad. I'm not shaming her, I'm just stating the obvious. I wish I could have met her. I mean, if she's mounting a gravestone with a dick and balls, and she has 99 years of experience, oh, I gotta say I'm a little curious. I'm trying to get my shit gummed, yo. Her grandson Alvaro told Vice World News in an interview she was always a very avant-garde, very forward-thinking about things. Donna Cata, as she was lovingly known throughout the small town of Misalante in the eastern state of Veracruz, had a particular affinity for penises and what she believed they represented. The whole community knows she's a hoe. Oh! God damn, grandma must have slain some back in her day. There are a few words in the Mexican slang as dynamic as verga, which is perhaps best translated in English as cock, due to its general use as profanity. Depending on how it's phrased, verga can be a brutal insult, telling someone to go fuck themselves, vete a la verga, or that they're not worth shit, balas verga. Or it can be a compliment, a badge of honor, that if something is verga, it is cool or badass. Yeah, I don't think that would translate too well into English. I just don't see myself down at the local pub and then someone makes like a really cool shot in pool and I'm like, cock! I think I'd get some weird glances somehow. Donna Canta often used it with a sort of colloquial pride when referring to the members of her families as Virgos. This lady's weird. You're calling your family cocks? I mean, it's definitely different. According to her grandson, that they were people of moral fortitude with integrity, courage, passion, and at the same time love and joy, said Mota Limon. Holy shit. That's poor craftsmanship. They could have at least added some hair. All it would take is some cat hair and some glue and just slap it on them nuts. And they didn't even bother with veins. For shame. I didn't know Mexicans were circumcised. The great-grandmother had grown up in poverty and not attended school as a child, but through her hard work and determination became an influential member in the town of Misalante. I butchered that. It's Misantala. Politicians often made it a point to visit and court her, knowing the clout she wielded in the area. I don't think they were visiting her for a clout. I think they were visiting for that famous back. The president of Mexico just drops down in his plane. Where is Katrina? I need my dome gums. Donna Cata instilled the message to her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren that they were Virgos and could accomplish whatever they wanted, especially the women in the country steeped in machismo, said Mota Liman. Many members of the family went on a wide-ranging careers. His sister got her doctorate degree. Mota Liman himself completed 2 master degrees and even became the mayor of the town for a period. Very accomplished cocks. Mota Liman recalled his grandmother saw life with great optimism and the problems shouldn't overwhelm us. She conceptualized the idea to the family with a metaphor of penis, meaning that when you are Virgo, one should not give up. When problems arose, you need to face them head on. Nice. Over the years, Donna Cata told her family and people around Misantala that when she died, she wanted a tomb adorned with a penis. Mota Liman thought it was grandma being grandma, bold, spunky, playful as always. Just like penis. Whoa! Alright, that shit wasn't funny. He didn't think she was serious, but before her death, he asked her about the long-standing request. She told me that it was her desire, so that no one would forget her and that everything we loved about her would be remembered more easily.
No tan solo los aquí presentes, el pueblo de Zaragoza, mi santa, el Estado y México y el mundo, con todo respeto, esto es lo más hermoso, como la parte de la mujer para nosotros, esto es lo más hermoso, con todo respeto.
Well, it took a while to put the process in motion. Montaliman called a local engineer in the town who builds plastic products like water tanks and children's play sets. I make kiddie slides, but yeah, I guess I can make your grandmother a giant cock. It took nearly a month and a team of 12 people, including a carpenter, a sander, a sculptor, and a carver to build the statue. The sander must have had the absolute piss taken out of him. Carlos, what are you doing? Making the statue look good, guys. Come on, it's not funny. They got particularly delayed on the ball sack when the first attempt was disfigured, and they had to start the process again of melting materials to give the necessary aptitude so the testicles could be formed. But not everyone is happy about the penis statue. Of every 10 people, I think around 7 see the statue positively. And if they don't see it as a good thing, they at least respect Donacata's wishes, he said. There's others who in their conservative values are very close-minded, very square, and who see it poorly. Donacata's grandson said the family had discussed the backlash when planning the statue and were prepared for the onslaught of criticism. After all, the family is made up of Virgos. Whee! I'm not gonna lie, what a truly wholesome story. I'm just sad that I didn't know about this before she passed. Mexico would have been on my bucket list. May she rest in peace and may her family look at that statue with pride and honor. Legally, you have to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.